Hey YouTubers, I just wanted to show you my new gaming computer I'm building. Here it is. Pretty impressive. It's a compact Presario. It's about 20 years old, can run any game at Ultra. Just kidding. This is the real gaming computer right here. This is much better than that old piece of crap, but this one can really run the games at Ultra. And I'll show you what parts are inside of it. So, this is the case right here. Let me rotate it around so you can see better. Here it is. Pretty darn huge. I would say... Hang on, guys. This camera has a really bad viewing angle, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty darn tall. It's a thermaltake case V71. It's about, well, let me show you this. Here's my knee. It's a little bit taller than my knee, so I would say this case is probably almost 3 feet tall. And that's pretty big for a computer case. I mean, I got other ones and they're only 1/3 of the size of this thing because they're just not gaming PCs. They're kind of not too good. So this is a real gaming computer, and I'll show you what else we got. So let me turn it back on the front. I'm building this one too, all by myself, so I didn't finish it. But let's take a look inside. Just gonna open it up by unscrewing these things. And it opens up pretty nicely. And here we go. So this is the power supply. This is a CX750. It's pretty good. It's made by Corsair. Gives you up to 750 watts. It's super silent. I tried it on my other PC. This thing doesn't make any kind of noise. It's awesome. And it's got a lot of cables. It's not modular, but it still has pretty nice cables, and you could tie them together, and yeah. So they got like a mesh on them to keep them from tangling up, which is pretty awesome. The next part I want to show you guys is the Noctua D14 cooler. And this thing is awesome. As you can see, it says Noctua right on it. Anyway, these are good fans. They are really, 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 really good. I mean, these can really cool down a whole overclocked CPU. And I wouldn't underestimate these. These things are really good. Even though they're like 5 years old, they are awesome coolers. They really keep your PC cool. Yeah, don't underestimate these coolers. These can beat water cooling at certain times. These are really top of the end coolers. And it's already mounted on the CPU, so I can't really take it out and show you, but I think you guys can see it pretty well. And another part I got is the graphics card. It is an EVGA GeForce GTX 780 Ti. I don't know if you could read that. It is really a good card. I didn't go for the 980 because it's $150 extra. And it only gives you maybe an extra 5 to 10% performance. It's not worth an extra $150. So I just went with the 780 Ti. It's still a top of the end card. You can overclock it really nicely. It's very compliant, and yeah. So I'm going to give this a pretty good overclock. And this is the super clocked edition. I don't know if you can see that, but it has those two big fans. It's the super clocked one. It's already got an overclock stock right out of the box. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. And then I have RAM G-Skill ripjaws. I think it's 2133 megahertz and CL11, but I'm not sure. But this is really, really nice RAM, very low latency, one of the best gaming RAM available today, and it is good RAM, I gotta say. And I'm kind of rushing because I'm running out of space on my card, on my SD card, so yeah. And then, here's the main part of my PC. The Asus ROG Maximus V2 Hero. This is a really nice motherboard. It is really good motherboard. I mean, it was a $200 motherboard. It's got two PCIe 16 slots. If you use both of them, there will only be PCI X8 dual mode, but that doesn't matter because most boards can't support PCI 16 with two GPUs. Yeah. Oh, and then one more part I got is the CPU. Obviously you can't see that, but it is behind here. But it is the i7 4790K edition CPU. It is a really high-end CPU, really high-end, and can pretty much handle any game you throw at it for the next probably 5 to 6 years. It is a really good CPU. I will be overclocking it really high. So, yeah. And I'm missing one other part. Oh, the storage. I will have a 256 gigabyte solid state drive. But I don't have that now. It didn't come in the mail. Waiting on that. Very high-end solid-state drive. I looked at the benchmarks. It's one of the fastest. So it's the Samsung Evo 840. And I don't remember what else it said, but that's what I remember. Oh, it was Evo. It was not the Pro one. It was... Yeah, I don't know. It was something... I know it wasn't the Pro, but it was something very similar to it. But anyway, that's really all. Oh, and these things are the drive cages. Those just snap into there if you want to add like a RAID array of drives or a JBOD disks. But I don't really plan on that because I got a solid state drive. It's enough speed for gaming, and I have a pretty good... I don't have a ton of money to buy in this. I mean, already I'm spending about $1,500. So, yeah. And then I'll just show you one more thing. Ugh. Hang on, guys. I have to be pretty quick here. This is just the back of the case. You could take that off. It has a little space here, about an inch. This back of the motherboard, that's the mount for the CPU cooler. These are the fans. They light up blue. It's got pretty cool dust filters when the PC gets dirty. Put this back on. And okay, and that's really it. So there you go. That's my PC, new gaming computer. Oh, of course we want the window on. I'm not gonna screw it in now. I only have 20 seconds left to record, but yeah. That's my new gaming computer. It's really good. I'll take off the top to show you the fans. Oh wait, no, I can't take off the top. Never mind. But, yeah. This is the new computer. Goodbye.